survive in the
I realize they messing with our real lives. Queen step up, they killing us in real time. How in the world we live in so uncivilized? This new program got our minds digitized. King blind, queen visualized. Our struggle is they cash cow. Mom and dad, 9 to 5, only thing we got to brag about. Black girl, black boy, somebody help me find them now. Only way we gon' be free if everybody coming out. My pen dripping, future seeming. Everybody coming out. That race I see us winning. Everybody running now. Finish line in sight. Melody the night. Freedom is a must. Hope we're ready to fight. Finish line in sight. Melody the night. Freedom is a must. Hope we're ready to fight. Yeah.
All right. That is about my time right now. Need to get some more music, and we can stretch this out the entire 2 hours. But several artists don't want to follow the rules. They want to send links. They want to send pay links for you to purchase music, and then they get paid for their spins. And, I'm not just with that. And believe me, I buy merch. I buy music all the time. So it's definitely not that. It's, the principle behind it. It's February, man. And, besides Valentine's and then spring right around the corner, man, we got a lot of primaries coming up. And, I just want people to stay involved. I'm not saying things are just going to automatically get better and all that kind of stuff. But we know the difference between living in a challenging political time versus what we're living in now. Me and my people's disagreements with the current occupant of the White House have everything to do with just common decency. Like, these aren't even like political disagreements. These are like, okay, so you get caught doing bad and then you get to destroy an entire department because of that. You get caught breaking the law and you get to fire lifelong patriots of this country. Like, people who have worked through multiple administrations. And you just take that all away from them because you did wrong. And I could go on, man, but I won't. All I want is for, our listeners and our supporters, man, to stay involved, to talk to your people about the issues, man, and make sure that they're not just talking about voting, but that they do vote. And if you know people in Philadelphia and Detroit and Milwaukee or anywhere in those states, man, it's just so important that they vote. Fortunately, I don't know, maybe unfortunately, I live in a dark blue state, and there's probably no chance that he'll win New Jersey. But, places like Virginia, a battleground state, we need to make sure that people getting out to vote. Now, be clear, during this primary season, vote for who you want. That's what the primary is all about. is you voting for the person that you most believe in. And then let the chips fall where they may in regards to who becomes the nominee. A lot of times, if my person or whatever. Now, look, Mayor Pete win, it's gonna be hard to support him. And all you have to do is go look at his record when he was the mayor of South Bend in regards to African Americans. So, Rodney Clark, I'm reading your comments in the chat. Oh man, I just want him to be held accountable. We are held to a higher standard than our so-called leaders. Church. This man, yo, once again, elections have consequences, and I can't, I've said that so many times. And if the person that you didn't vote for wins, there's obviously going to be some things that go on that you might not agree with. But when someone is just allowed to just run ruthless and lawless, just smashing any type of normalcy, any type of tradition, somebody like that, needs to be stopped. So I laugh at people who say he's unfairly being criticized and all this kind of stuff, man. We know all the things his predecessor had to go through, and all the talk about deficits and spending and things of that nature. And now we don't hear any of that talk. No Tea Party or any of that. We talk about, too many wars and all this kind of stuff. And this president just runs all willy-nilly with the military and all that kind of stuff. And no one says a word. He cuts veteran funding or whatever. No one says a word. So, yes, it's a moment, man, where we have to get this guy out. And the only way that seems to be is through an election. So we really have to turn out. But what I'm saying is, for this primary season, vote for the person that you most believe in. Don't vote for who you think is most electable in the primary. That's not what that's about. And don't let anyone tell you any different. So, he exactly doing everything that President Obama was accused of, or these so-called fears he would do. So, man, I could go on. And don't worry, we're going to be bringing a political broadcast to Twin Radio Syndicate. And we could really get into it. We're still trying to work out all the kinks with the new system so that we could be more interactive. Obviously, we don't have the call-in system of Blog Talk, but oh well. We we'll trade what we have now for not having the phone lines any day. But once again, man, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I hate to end this show on a sad note, man, but I must give a rest in peace shout out to one of my lifelong friends, Ephraim Hall. My condolences to the entire Hall family, New Brunswick, New Jersey, Seaman Street, man. And I just pray for your strength in this tough time. I believe the Twins are going in tomorrow, man. So make sure that y'all continue to tune in. And if you're signed up, you'll get an alert once they go live as well, man. So continue to follow us, support us, and spread the word, man. We trying to build something great over here. But until next week, man, it's the playlist, y'all.
I reminisce for a spell, or shall I say think back 22 years ago to keep it on track. The birth of a child on the 8th of October, a toast, but my granddaddy came sober. Count all the fingers and the toes, now I suppose you hope the little black boy grows. 18 years younger than my mama, but I really got beatings cause the girl loved drama. In single parenthood, there I stood. By the time she was 21, had another one. This one's a girl, let's name her Pam. Same father as the first, but you don't give a damn. Irresponsible, plain not thinking. Papa said chill, but the brother keep winking. Still he won't down you or tear out your hide. On your side while the baby make a slide. But mama got wise to the game. The youngest of 5 kids, hun, here it is. After 10 years without no spouse, mama's getting married in the house. Listen, positive over negative, for the woman a master. Mother Queen's rise in the chapter. Deja vu, tell you what I'm gonna do when they reminisce over you, my God. When I think back, I recall a man off the family tree. My right hand, Papa Doc, I see. Took me from a boy to a man, so I always had a father when my biological didn't bother. Taking care of this, so who am I to bicker? Not a bad tinker, but I'm clocking Pop's liver. But you can never say that his life is through. 5 kids at 21, believe he got a right to. Here we go while I check the scene with the Portuguese lover at the age of 14. The same age, front page, no fuss, but I bet you all you know they live longer than us. Never been seen now, that's where you're wrong. But give the man a taste and he's gone. Nodding off sleep to a jazz tune. I can hear his head banging on the wall in the next room. I get the pillow and hope I don't wake him. For this man to cuss, hear it all in verbatim. Telling me how to raise my boy unless he's taking over. I said, Pop, maybe when you're older. We laughed all night about the hookers at the party. My old man standing yelling, good God Almighty. Use your condom, take sips of the brew. When they reminisce over you, for real.
For real, baby. Like that. We for real. Coming at you. In 92. Rock the CL Smooth. Yeah. Come on.
I reminisce so you never forget this. The days are way back, so many bear witness the fitness. Take the first letter out of each word in this joint. Listen close as I prove my point. T to the R-O-Y, how did you and I meet in front of Big Lou's fighting in the street? But only you saw what took many time to see. I dedicate this to you for believing in me. Rain or shine, yes in any weather. My grandma Pam holds the family together. My Uncle Doc's the greatest, better get the latest. If we're talking about a car, Uncle Sterling got the latest. I strive to be live cause I got no choice. And run my own business like my Aunt Joyce. So Pete Rock hit me, enough respect due. When they reminisce over you, listen.
Listen. Just listen to the funky songs as I rock on, and as word is born. I'm not playing. Everybody